tired feeling great.
In my mind, I can see it, I can hear it, because I can feel it. That's what peace is all about. The intangible feeling of calmness inside the soul is just so beautiful, cannot be explained in few words. Om Shanti. I, Hridyanka, welcome you all to a peaceful episode of the Light of Knowledge on the series Conversation with Life. And to continue with this series, we have with us today the senior Rajyoga Brahma Kumari, Sister Sheilu, and she has been with us to really awaken us, which she has been already doing in several parts of the world. She is a beautiful soul who will help us to lead to a peaceful path. Om Shanti Didi ji. I am so delighted to have you with us on this series of Conversation on Life. And it feels more like being in life today by really knowing that I can actually be peaceful. And that's what we discussed in the last episode. The very interesting fact that I found was that there is a very close connectivity between feeling of the peace and the flight of the thoughts. And I think in the meditation last time we found that just with the thoughts of peace, we were able to feel the peace within. That was a feeling even beyond words. Can you help us to really know what was this experience all about?
Yeah. See, it is said, as you think, so shall you become. So this works on this type of statement. First the thoughts come, and then those thoughts lead to the feelings, and then the feelings lead to the experience. I cannot experience something without having feelings, and I cannot have feelings until I have thoughts. So when I think about I'm a peaceful soul, immediately those feelings come of peace, and that gives an experience of peace. But if I'm thinking the other way around, I'm peaceless, I can never experience peace. Also, if I want to experience peace, I cannot think in a negative way. I am not peaceless. I am not peaceless, again, it is a thought of peacelessness.
Because
so to
the
say
word
that
not has come in?
Supposing you say, I am not peaceless. So even that's a negative thought. I have to think what I am and not I am what I am not.
Okay. That sounds interesting.
I'm not unhappy. If you say, then first the unhappiness will come, and then you want to break that unhappiness to experience peace. But if you don't want to experience unhappiness, you don't even have to think about it. You start with a positive thought. I am a happy soul. I am a peaceful soul. I am a pure soul. I am a blissful soul. You know? So somebody may say, but I am not really pure. How can I say I am a pure soul? But we say, if you really want to experience purity, you have to think about yourself as a pure soul. If you say, oh, I'm not pure, I want to become pure, then you can never experience purity. That is why whatever you want to experience, first think about it, then feel it, and then you'll get the experience.
Is it like when we take a fresh bronze plate and keep it somewhere outside, and due to oxidation process, it becomes black? And someone who's looking at it say it's an old plate, right? So, but when you wash it properly with a lemon, then we see that there is real shine of the bronze coming, and then we say it's a fresh plate again. Is it this something?
You can say it in this way too, because the negativity has affected that positivity, and therefore the positivity is hidden inside. And you remove the negativity and experience the positivity. But how will you remove the negativity? You won't say, I'm not this, but what I am, that experience, the negativity will go automatically. We give a very interesting example of someone who went to his guru and said, Guru, my mind is very naughty. My mind is very naughty. I want to make it peaceful. So the guru told him, okay, I give you this mantra. You can chant this mantra. But whilst chanting the mantra, you should not remember a monkey.
Okay.
You should not remember a monkey. So he went home and started chanting the mantra. I should not remember a monkey. And a monkey appeared in front of his mind.
Okay.
So what I don't have to remember, why should I think that I don't have to remember it? Whatever I have to remember, only that I have to think. No? This is very important. So we say peace is just one thought away from you. Think about peace and you are in peace.
On that note, I would like to tell you something in my college experience, my graduation, my master's, and before the result, I don't know what will happen. Where will I give? Will I get the first division or not? Will I get a distinction or not? And that benefit of doubt, the space I always gave where, I wanted the best marks, but I was thinking the opposite. And I knew I did well in the paper, still I thought the opposite. Now it's become very natural. When I talk to the young kids, they want to excel, they want to get success, and they want to get a 90%. But what usually happens is, just few days before the exam, while they're preparing, they say, oh ma'am, I feel so nervous. I don't know whether I'm going to pass or not. So there is this block that they are preparing, they are working hard, but at the same time, at the back of their mind, they're thinking what they don't want. So how to just correct this?
So this is why in meditation that confidence comes, that I am going to experience what I want to experience because I am that. So what I'm not, I don't even think about, but what I am, that I think and I experience it. So actually, why these thoughts of doubt come? Because there's lack of confidence. And once we are able to develop that confidence, then no negative thoughts will come. Whenever any negative thoughts come, I should say no to myself. I'm not going to think like that, but I will think only positive thoughts. It could be in any field. It could be for youngsters, it could be for somebody looking for a job. I'll definitely get a job. I will definitely get it. So I will definitely get it. This thought of confirmation, of determination helps us to achieve something.
So it means constantly we have to pay attention to what we are thinking, and from the screen of our mind, we have to check, okay, this is a negative thought, please go.
Yes. We have to give a full stop, like we apply a brake to in the car. Because if we don't apply a brake, then so many big accidents can happen. Similarly, a brake to my mind. No, you don't have to think like this. No. So when I say no, I apply a brake to that negative thought and I create a positive thought. So all these values, they are based on positive thoughts. So I already have them. But how will I activate them? How will I awaken them? So to awaken them, I have to create those thoughts. So when I say I am a peaceful soul and I become the embodiment of peace, then peace is with me. Oh, I'm not peaceless, I don't know how to be peaceful, I can never be peaceful.
So this means I have to completely take in charge of a mind which is creating thoughts even without knowing what I'm creating.
No, I have to do it purposely. I have to create those thoughts on purpose. Because unless I create those thoughts, I'm not going to get any experience. And therefore, in meditation, we create these thoughts.
Consciously?
Consciously, we have to create these thoughts. Not that they come subconsciously or unconsciously, because the subconsciousness is there. But that subconsciousness also has to be awakened through the conscious mind. It is there. But how will it be experienced? Only when I am consciously thinking in that way. Only then my subconscious can be awakened. And then that becomes natural in me later on. Then even in actions, I'll be able to experience that I'm doing everything in a very peaceful manner. I'll never become peaceless, come what may. Even if the situation of peacelessness, but I won't become peaceless because I know who I am.
That sounds very interesting, and I think this brings me to the fact, a point of realization. When we think negative, the negative works so fast, and vice versa. If we consciously, maybe develop slowly the habit of creating positive thoughts, maybe that can work miracles for us.
Yeah, we have to make the effort to create positive thoughts. See, just like, falling. Falling is so easy. You don't need any effort to fall. The gravitational pull is automatically making me fall. But if I want to go against the gravity, I want to rise. For that I have to make effort. So to create negative thoughts, you don't need effort. Because the body consciousness is so much in us that negative thoughts come even without thinking. You don't have to purposely think about it or forcefully think about it. They come automatically. Like falling is automatic.
If we want to change the way we think, first we need to change our consciousness.
Definitely.
That is what you're trying to tell me?
Yes, that's what we do in meditation. We don't make our mind blank. The aim in meditation is not to make the mind blank. The mind can never become blank because the mind is always creating thoughts. But what to think and what not to think, that I have to decide. And when I'm aware of myself, my true nature, I know what I have to think. Because that's what I really am.
So it means if we want to experience the virtues of a soul, we can consciously create the thoughts of the virtues. So
Definitely.
It means it is already there in the soul?
It's already there in the soul.
Oh, that's wonderful. Someone who is engaging in unscrupulous activities, cheating, stealing, duping. So, that soul also possesses those qualities.
And truly he possesses. And when he is doing cheating or whatever wrong actions, at that time, he's also afraid. Somebody will come to know. He's also internally, he's feeling himself very weak. He feels that what he's doing is not right. He's feeling guilty. So that guilty feeling, that fear feeling is there automatically, But once I have that confidence, then the fear goes, the guilt goes, because I know what I am thinking is right, because that's according to my true nature.
Okay, is that what the spiritual doctor does?
Yes, definitely.
That's wonderful.
That's the injection I give to myself, and that's how I inject others also. I tell them that if any negative thoughts come, at that time apply a brake. No. Tell yourself no. There's a saying, think before you think what you are going to think.
That sounds interesting.
Think before you think what you are going to think. So what are you going to think? Think about that before you are really thinking. And if it's negative, stop it. Even if somebody is telling you something, very beautiful, somebody said, if somebody wants to tell you something, before you hear that, you first ask him, is it good? He may say, no, it's not good. Well, then I don't want to listen. Then you ask him, is it the truth? He may say, I don't know. Then I don't want to listen. Is it beneficial? I don't think so. Then I don't want to listen. Because whatever you hear, the thought of that will come. So if you don't want to think about it, so why even listen?
So can you quickly tell us that how can we actually attend to our own thoughts? Because we have been attending people around us, situation around us, our work, our domestic chores so easily. We forget to attend our thoughts.
Definitely.
Some few tips, I think.
No, we always tell people that, you have a big appointment diary. I have to meet so and so at this time, at this time, at this time. But in that appointment diary, do you have your name in it also? We usually don't have our own name in it.
Not at all.
Appointment with our own self, with our own soul. What is my mind thinking? What am I taking in? What am I really understanding? What do I need? What am I looking for? So I have to think only positive, come what may. and I have to give a break to my negativity. But this is possible only when I am truly aware of myself. So every soul is an embodiment of 7 qualities, and they are interlinked. First, I mentioned about knowledge. Knowledge leads to purity of thoughts. Purity of thoughts leads to peace in the mind. Purity will lead to peace. Without purity of thoughts, there cannot be peace. And peace leads to love. When there is peace in the mind, I have love for self, I have love for everyone. And where there is love, there is true happiness. And where there is happiness, there is the bliss, the experience of bliss. And where there is bliss, there is power. So 7 qualities come immediately.
Together in one wrap.
Yeah.
Just like the 7 colors of rainbow.
Yes. So everything, 7 is very important. 7 colors, the innate colors, the original colors are 7. The rainbow colors. We have 7 days of a week.
The 7 notes.
The 7 notes
of
of
the harmonium
music.
or the music.
Yes. So everything is 7. And 7 days of life. Sunday to Saturday means Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's all. So life is only of 7 days. So there are 7 main qualities. Knowledge, purity, peace, love, happiness, bliss and power. So every soul is an embodiment of these qualities. And in meditation, we experience these 7 qualities of the soul and thereby attain our original nature. This is what we have to aim for. So I don't say I am not peaceless, I am not unhappy, I am not impure, but I say I am pure, I am peaceful, I am happy. Because if I want to experience it, how will I experience? I'll experience only when I say I am. That is the beauty of my thoughts. Some say I should be completely blank if I want to be peaceful. Being blank is not peace. Peace is a power. Peace is an experience. It comes through the peaceful thoughts.
That's beautiful.
So this is what we learn in meditation.
So it means an affirmation. We have to attach it to the word I am.
I am. And this is called awareness. This is called knowing the self.
I want, Didi, now, you should take us to that beautiful 7 colors of rainbow, which I was talking about. The 7 qualities of the virtues. Will you help us to lead to that way into meditation?
Sure. Om Shanti. I sit in contemplation, ask myself, who am I? And I get an answer from within. I am a soul. I am now knowledgeable about myself. And as a soul, I am a pure being. Purity is my nature. A clean slate. Totally clean, transparent. I am a pure soul which makes me experience true peace. Purity leads to peace. purity of thoughts, words and actions lead to real peace of mind. And as a peaceful soul, I have love for myself and everyone else. As all are peaceful souls in their original nature. And being a loving person, I feel very contented within. I love everyone and everyone loves me. So I'm so contented, so happy. And as a happy soul, I feel very blissful because I'm connected with God now, who is the ocean of bliss. And this bliss is my highest spiritual power. The willpower I have within me. And this willpower enables me to perform righteous actions. I perform only those actions which are good for me and others, and thereby make the whole atmosphere peaceful, loving, and powerful. This is my true aim. This is my true attainment, which I experience through meditation. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. I also felt today that these 7 virtues are virtually a part of me, a reality for me. Thank you so much for joining us today on the Light of Knowledge. And it's like a blessing in disguise to be with you. And we would want you to join us for the coming up series as well. Thank you. So that is all about light of knowledge, feeling the 7 virtues of a soul within. And to continue with the series of Conversation of Life and to learn more about spiritual sustenance, we want all of you to stay in tuned with us. Thank you. Om Shanti.